Life can be full of aches and pains, and reaching for the over-the-counter pain medication is frankly not good for your liver. Fortunately, there's a clinically proven all-natural pain relief solution that has a new and improved formulation. I visited a nature's outlet in our area to learn more.
It brings 3 botanicals together that address all areas where we might have stiff or pain or red irritated conditions, and it could be related to an injury, it could be related to overexertion, it could be related to just something that maybe is even routine that crops back up that irritates you or may cause a restless night's sleep. And so the really new technology is by bringing these 3 ingredients together, which is the curcumin along with the boswellia and black sesame seed oil. It's in an emulsification that allows for amplified, faster delivery. So literally on the package itself it will say fast dissolving. So we're really noticing that a great response from folks that are trying this because they're smaller, soft gels, easier to use. You don't have to use as much of the botanicals because the delivery of these 3 ingredients together is enhanced. So less does more and faster.
And all naturally as well. There's a lot of over-the-counter pain products, but this one actually works as well in an all-natural kind of form, right?
Very good point. So if we're trying to address something that's uncomfortable in our body, but we don't want to worry about risk of long-term use, or am I going to hurt my liver or other organ systems, or am I going to have a groggy brain the next morning, none of those concerns are here when we work with these 3 botanicals. They are legendary, used for many, many years. The black sesame seed oil is famous in Ayurvedic herbalism from India, and so it's used topically and internally, but it is a primary carrier in this formula to the other 2 botanicals that cover 3 major pathways in which we deal with inflammation in the body. So that's a very helpful format in order to have what we call herbal synergy, where 1 + 1 is greater than 2. So these 2 botanicals cover a lot of ground for us. And so folks might say I'm using it as a post-workout, or they might say I'm using it because I tend to get an achy neck during the day when I'm working, or they might say I've actually injured myself. I sprained my ankle a couple of months and this was my go-to product.
And the proof is in the pudding here because there's a lot of studies that back this up, right?
That's right. So the actual ingredient of curcumin, which is an enhanced delivery system with turmeric essential oil, that particular raw material that you might know of as CuraMed is now over 80 published studies, I think 85 at this point, for how it's using different advantages as an antioxidant for the body. And then the boswellia is also a clinically studied herb that has advantages as well. And when you put these 2 together, it covers a lot of ground for where we can feel our best.
When I see acute pain relief, then I wonder, oh, is this something I can just take for my headache?
When we're looking at the word acute, that means something that's cropped up that might be intense or unexpected or irregular. And because we are getting the advantages of something that works fast and has this natural option for us to avoid having to just go and have to get a prescription filled, for example, we might try this first. That was what I did with my sprained ankle. You know, my doctor was standing there saying, well, it's not broken, but it's sprained. What prescription should I write for you? And I said, well, let me stick with what I've already started today. It seems to be working. So this is a great handy item to just have nearby. If I'm traveling, I always want to have it with me so that if something like a crick in my neck causes me to feel uncomfortable the next morning and it's distracting me from work, I have something that can help address that discomfort.
In our world, unfortunately, there's been a lot of opiate issues over time, and I actually had a pain doctor prescribe this for me, and that says volumes of what they trust this product to do.
More and more practitioners are becoming aware of the benefits of these botanicals. A similar story with my neighbor, where he was encouraged to go get a good curcumin to address some of the aftermath of being sick for a while. And he was really shocked that that's what the doctor recommended. So it's always good to talk to your doctor about these options. And in addition to that, there's free literature here at the store that's available. And some some of it's actually written in a language that's great to share with our practitioners. I also think pharmacists are very helpful for these kind of questions. When my husband was on a lot of pain medicine after an injury, I wanted to be able to gradually take him off of that and get into a more natural routine, and talking to the pharmacist was very helpful.
And like you were saying, you can get more information here at Nature's Outlet, and Terry Naturally is a well-trusted brand too that they carry here.
Yes, in fact, the CuraMed initial raw material of the curcuminoid advanced absorption was the flagship product for Terry Naturally over 16 years ago. And so this is a newer formula that just came out about 3 years ago, but it has become very, very popular, and a lot of people are relying on it.
You can find CuraMed and many other all-natural products at a Nature's Outlet near you. They have locations in Forest, Roanoke, Martinsville, and Salem. For more information, give them a call, 434-215-3102. Find them on social media or head online to naturesoutlet.net. And they also have free books on CuraMed studies to learn more.